put it in a popsicle so everyone can get to try it, because some people get like bad reviews from different people, different companies that they get it from, because you know the way that it's being made, the way that it's being cleaned, so you know. So I did it in a popsicle so everyone could enjoy it. I started the company in 2019. I started in the South. So I was living in Georgia. So I was following Dr. Sabi.
Yeah.
And I was just drinking like the teas and stuff that he said to drink. Like the sarsaparillas and the burdock roots and different things like that. But what happened to me, I went to the hospital, like, because my heart kept, like, feeling real funny. So I went to the hospital, like, 5 times that week. They said, well, you're having an anxiety attack. I'm like, an anxiety attack? So I'm like, okay. So I started, then I had got a bad, like, breakout with my skin. I never had, like, a problem with my skin. I kept running to the dermatologist, the doctors, and they said, well, you just came to a hot state. If you went to, like, Georgia and Texas is like one of the hottest places you can go, you know. So I'm like, no. So I'm like, you know, just kept going. It was like real bad for me because I was just like crying. It went on like for like 2 years, nothing topical or anything. So I started using, like I said, the sarsaparilla tea and the burdocks and everything, and then the healing process began. Then I noticed, I started the sea moss, and I noticed how it had made me feel, like the energy they had given me. It helped with the mood. And it was like a kind of, I don't want to say a bad time, but it was like a time for me just to reflect. And I just was like meditating. You know, I would go sit in the sun like every morning. You know, I would write everything down, and I just wanted to pray and listen to more like motivational stuff. So one day I was like, well, I was in my kitchen. I said, well, God, what is it that you want me to do? You bless everything anyway. But what is it? So like I said, when I tried the sea moss, it gave me this energy. I wanted to run around my apartment building. So now I'm out there. I'm like, I want everybody to experience this. So when I asked, I said, well, what am I supposed to do? So somebody said, well, bottle it up, start packaging it. I thought of a name. Me and my daughter, and that's how I came up with Dream Healthy Products. I wound up just being so happy, I just started running around like going to Walmart and different places, and I'm watching people on the line getting medicine and stuff, and I'm like, I got something for you. I'm in between the aisles. I'm just like everywhere. You know, just everywhere I went, I carried something with me. I'm like, no, they gonna get, nobody didn't know what I was talking about at the time, but it's like people took a chance. And it became like my customers, so I was just so happy. So right before that, a little while after that, I think Corona hadn't hit yet, but I kept saying I wanted to send something to my mom. I'm like, I want to send this, I want to send this. Some kept saying, send this, and I said, no, I know I'm going to visit soon. I'm going to, just take it. In the midst of it, me going, we lost my brother, my only brother by my mom, unexpectedly. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. But that's not the thing, though. It is the thing. Because I sat there with him while he pulled the plug. And I just don't really feel like he was ready to go. Because when he pulled the plug, my brother still was living. They wanted to pull the plug because they thought that he was going to be a vegetable. He wasn't going to be able to do this. But they wasn't even sure if his brain was even damaged. Right? But my nephew, he decided, well, I know my dad, he wouldn't want to be like this, so they made their own decision. But everybody left me to be in a room with him. Watching my brother die, nobody wanted to be there. So, just moving on, when I finally did get there, my mom, she was like coughing and sneezing and stuff like that. So I said, Mom, because she's just like always like a little difficult. So I said, Mom, I think you got something they said, it's like Corona or something. And she's like, I don't have no Corona, who, what? Like, so I'm like, I think you do. So my mom was just like sneezing. When I say the sneezes, like showers, the coughing, like everything. And this is when people was like really dying and they families, you know, were taking care of the people and they just, you know, they was leaving. And my daughter, my baby daughter, she had asthma real bad, so she would have been like one of the ones that had the elements of, you know. But my mom called Corona, they wound up taking us to the hospital, and she wound up having Corona. But before she went, I had gave her, you know, some of the stuff that I had. And she immediately went to the bathroom. From the bottom of the step to the top, she went. So I just say, I kept asking them like, well, is there anything else y'all can do? You know, if it ain't nothing else y'all can do, I'm not telling you my mom not getting no worse. Where she at? Then you can send her home. Can I bring her something? They said, no, you can't bring nothing in or whatever. But my mom, she made it out. She come get me. She made it out of me.